good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we've got 5 likes before we even started. Will made it. What's up, Will? What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, my green is a little bit not good here. Okay, I'll fix that. What's up, guys? What's up, what's up? Drew, good morning, good morning, good morning. Trayman Ben, good morning, good morning, good morning. Aaron in the house, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, so nice seeing you guys. We've got 7, 8, 10 people watching. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Guys, welcome to this channel. If you're new, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. You also have to smash the like if you're not new, because that helps. And I appreciate your comments, appreciate you being here. Sam, good morning. Cool. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was thinking today we're gonna look at some trades, we're gonna look at some charts, we're gonna see what we can do and try to figure out, you know, if this is something that we should do. I actually have a Sol long I'm just getting into. So I'm going to show you that. We can start with that, and we can look at the calendar, we can look at the previous trades that we took, and if you have any coins that you think I should look at, please let me know, and then we can scout through them and see if there are potential setups. I was actually, yesterday I got the gold long. I wasn't looking at gold for a long time, and I got the gold long from one of the comments, so it was pretty cool. It was a pretty great trade. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw the results. If you haven't, go check it out. Follow me on Twitter as well, and yeah, let's get right into the show. Coolio. So let's look at this thing here. Let's look at this, everything that we see here. First of all, let's look at the calendar as always. Let's see what's up for today. What's for, okay, so we've got New Zealand, 3 a.m. It should have happened. Let me refresh this. Guys, let me know in the chat how you're doing, what's happening, what are you trading, what coins are you looking at. Let me know what's up. And also, if you took any of the trades yesterday, let me know as well. I would love to hear from you. Okay, so we had New Zealand official cash rate, nothing changes. If we would trade, we can look at the Aussie dollar. Then we have ECB President Lagarde speaks. Ooh, Lagarde in the house. We got non-farm employment change, important in the States, and then we have service PMI, important in the States as well. Tomorrow, unemployment claims. Okay, so this is already, you know, the thumbnail is trade with me, so this is already telling me, like, watch out. And it's coming in about 4 hours. No, it's coming in about 8 hours, 7 hours. So this is something that we should really look for. 2 p.m. is that? No, 8, 9, 10, and 4, 6 hours from now. So this is something that we should really pay attention to, both the PMI and the employment change. The DXY is at a major level again. It's just, it doesn't want to give in. So this is something we should look for if we're trading anything, especially, you know, crypto or Forex. Let's look at Bubbles, Banter Bubbles. You can find the link to Banter Bubbles in the description. Let me refresh this. You can find it in the description. They have a mobile app as well. It's pretty cool. I suggest you download it. You can chat in the bubbles as well. Pretty red. Pretty red. Everything is. FTT is up. What is happening? People don't know that Sam is going to prison for like 150 years. Okay, so this is not. Rollbit is up. I know the Rollbit had the burn happening. Interesting. Then we can look at the chart as well later. Otherwise, everything is red. Everything is freaking red. I think this is still the pullback, to be very honest with you. Let's look at the charts. Dixie is pushing. You know, here's the thing. Like, I was really bullish on being bearish, so I was really hoping that the Dixie rejects here. But it seems like it had a major reaction from a level that we marked previously, which is pretty cool. But then nothing. Then there is nothing here. It couldn't reject on the daily. It had a break of structure on the 4 hour. Couldn't reject on the daily. So so it seems to be pushing, unfortunately, especially with the current situation, stocks falling and whatnot. I think it has a potential to push. It is creating liquidity here, so we might see a little bit of breathe here. In theory, it is bearish if we don't consider this little wick here that was happening with the news. But again, it looks like it's gonna push. And guys, if it is pushing, Bitcoin's going to 20k, 22, 23k. We can look at it in a second. But this seems to be pushing. I don't think this level will hold. This could potentially hold this 108-ish region. I don't think it will hold. If we push through here, and it seems like we are gonna push through here, then we gotta go to 109 or 110. Anywhere here is a premium zone, so we can reverse from any of these regions. But just so you know, it is going to push, in my opinion. When you get time, not during the show, take a look at FX Calendar. It shows the time of the event plus countdown in hours, minutes to when the event is dropping. I like it more. Okay, I'll take a look. Thank you so much, Drew. Aaron says, I don't think the dump is over yet. Yeah, so the thing is with the dump, yeah, let's look at it. It really depends on the Dixie. Like, it's all macro now, right? Guys, smash the like button if you're new here. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. It helps a lot. I bring these every single day, and I appreciate you being here. So the thing with the dump is everything is just so fragile now. I see the Dixie creating liquidity. I would still be looking at the Dixie coming down. I would still be looking at maybe sweeping liquidity a little more and then coming down. That would be ideal. But more and more I look at this, the less and less I believe that it is going to happen. And we can easily see like a pop in this, especially as the numbers come in today, tomorrow, and next week. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. So we really need to be cautious trading anything. Bella, I see you in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Awesome seeing you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So if my bias is, you know, bullish on the Dixie, and unfortunately it kind of looks like it, I still want to be bearish, but it looks like it's gonna push. And if it's pushing, fortunately not that good for Bitcoin. Oh, by the way, we had the Bitcoin entry hit that yesterday I gave this entry. It was hit here, so it was a limit order for me. And I'm in this trade right now. We have massive liquidity on Bitcoin built up, right? It's actually a pool, so it's not, I wouldn't even mark it like this. It's like a whole pool here. What you see, we have highs all the way, then we have a trend line liquidity, relative equal lows, relative equal highs, then we have a trend line liquidity here, then we have relative equal highs here. So we have like a bunch of liquidity built up, and this is why this is called a liquidity pool here. And this liquidity pool should be taken at some point. I see that we have created a major on the 5-minute, we have created an MSS, a market structure shift, after taking this liquidity here. So you know, we touched onto the level here, and then we have created a high here, which means a market structure shift, which means that we are changing the trend on the 5-minute. So that's in a very good zone. So that's a great indication. That was a great indication for me that this is gonna, you know, moon. But then all the news and everything that's happening, this is exactly because of the announcements that was happening at 4 o'clock Central European. This got taken, so I would not be really worried about this. And also when you see wicks like this, it means that it is taking liquidity. So that means that it's preparing for a push higher. Bitcoin is at a great point to enter, in my opinion. It should go. The only concern I have is the Dixie. So if the Dixie starts pushing, Bitcoin is probably going to come lower, and that's a problem. Manage risk accordingly. I think this could be a great long opportunity. I'm staying in this trade. My stop loss is 27,000, and I target 31, 32,000. Sam is saying, hey, Fafa, can you maybe elaborate about liquidity from built up and liquidity sweeps? Yes, I will do that. Sam is taking notes. I love it. I love it. Amazing. Amazing. So cool. All right. So I will talk about liquidity. We can talk about liquidity now as well. So this is basically just to round up my Bitcoin analysis. The scenarios that I see on the daily is, again, like going back to this was a decent demand zone, but it wasn't strong enough on the weekly. Someone said the other day that I should tune the music down. Let me know if the music is too loud or good or bad, or let me know if it's good, or like the music, or we should change the music, or we should not have music. Okay, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. We do these lives every single day. We do trades, we look for trades, we look for market updates and whatnot. So that's good. Somebody's saying the music is good. Okay, I'll leave the music. I'll put it up here for reference. I love the music. I think the music is good as well. Okay, so Bitcoin analysis. What I think is that this was strong enough on the daily, but it wasn't strong enough on the weekly. And when I say it wasn't strong enough on the weekly, it did not goes above the previous, so that it could not create a decent market structure break, and that means that it was not a strong enough demand zone to push higher. I actually just got stopped on gold. This could also be, I gave this entry on gold. I took 80% profit up here. I posted it on Twitter as well. We have this 15-minute, sorry for jumping in here. This is why it's trade with me, because, you know, anything can happen and we're at a major level. So I'll just take this. I'll clear all this down. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you trade any stocks? Do you trade any stocks and commodities and whatnot? This would be the next level. This will be the next level on gold. So what I'm looking at is that we had a 15-minute break above, and that's good. Then we had the economic announcements, which is not the best. And there was liquidity left here. This is probably what is coming in for. I think it's still going to be good. Let me look at it on the 3-minute. Let me look at it on the 1-minute. Let me see what's here. Yeah, so this would be the level that I would be interested in buying. Okay, I think this could be good. Let's see what the stop loss would be. 0.12%. Yeah. 200 pips. No, it's not. It's 2,000 pips. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's try to. I mean, there is liquidity here. We could potentially come down even lower. We could hit this area here. Yeah, below the liquidity. Yeah, let's see. Also, because of the DXY is pushing, I'm not sure about this. Let's wait for a reaction here. I'll just put my alert here. I'll put my alert here as well. So I'll just wait for this to unfold. I'm still gonna look for a long because gold is at a very decent area. We had a decent bounce, but it was nothing on the daily. Like, we are in a daily very nice demand zone, and then we had a 15-minute little bounce from a very nice area. As if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back to yesterday's stream and see it. Aaron saying that only trades Bitcoin. Chairman saying wants to trade stocks and Forex and commodities. Is that a 1-minute order block on gold? Yes, exactly. So I was boiling down. You can go on Forex and gold and all these. You can go down to the 1-minute. On crypto, not that much. On crypto, stick to the 5 to 15-minute. Need to learn trading fundamentals first. That's very important. Very important. But I'm very happy. The fact that you're here every morning, man, you're going to learn. You're going to learn, trust me. And also, we're cooking something up. Big things are coming. It just takes a little bit of time, but big things are coming. I'm very confident. Okay, let's look at this. So this is a 1-minute. Let's see. I'll put my alert here. I'll wait for this to get hit, and then we'll see how we proceed. So what I was saying about Bitcoin is that it wasn't enough. So we could potentially see that this was just a retracement, and if that was a retracement, we came back to premium, and then a sell-off is going to happen. And if that's going to happen, you know, we are going to go lower. That will be impacted by the DXY moving higher and higher. So look at this. Yeah, the DXY is fucking pushing. It doesn't give an F. So it is pushing. So that means the Bitcoin might go lower. We hit the OB. I'm gonna leave this trade open. I think it's a good trade. And I'm also looking at the so long that I took. Let's look at it in a second. So my scenario is that either we go back from here. That could happen. For me to confirm that we are going to go, we need to break my stop loss. So down here, if we break this 26,000, I'll actually put it up here as well. This is my decision point down here, which will be 27,015. If we break that, we're going lower. That's what it is, in my opinion. This was a very strong, push. We took liquidity. It had a fair value gap. If we don't reverse here, we are going to go lower, potentially even taking this liquidity down here. And then, potentially, and this is the scary part about the DXY pushing to the next zone, which would be around 110, 110-ish region, which I think should be the top. Anything can happen in the premium, so we can go higher, but I don't think we are going to go higher. So if the Bitcoin doesn't reverse here, what could happen is that we're coming back down lower, much lower. So either we are coming, but this won't hold, in my opinion, because we had liquidity taken here and there is liquidity created. So potentially we are going to come down to at least to the 1 hour. That is a strong potential, or lower, so sub 25k. Now what I want to see on Bitcoin is that now I'm still targeting 31k, so I'm long here. I have massive liquidity built up here, but what could potentially happen is that we are even if we are pushing here and I'm targeting 31k. The reason why I pulled my risk reward around these regions is because it can still happen. This was the break on the 15 minutes, so what could still happen is that we are going to see. Actually, this is the break on the 15 minutes, sorry. So I could see, yeah, but this got mitigated, exactly. So what we could see is that we see a push down here and then a push up to this region. That could very well happen. So even if we see a push up to this region, to this 28,200, 28,400-ish region. Even if you see a push up here, we can still see a reversal. So what I'm going to look for, I'm still looking for longs. I'm actually targeting, you know, higher, 31K-ish. But what can happen is that we come up to this region and then we start rejecting absolutely in the game. What can also happen is that we're going to push through here, stop me out, and then push up. If that happens, that would be a very, very nice shorting opportunity. Or what can happen again is that we're just going to start dumping because the DXY is pushing and then come take this point of interest. I will be looking for continuation in the next days. So if you want to watch the stream, we're going to look for continuations. If that happens, if we break through here. Okay, good morning, Simon. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I'm bullish. We're going up. Yes, I'm bullish as well, but the DXY is bullish as well, and that's not bullish for us in crypto. Good morning, SV Trader. I appreciate you being here. Like the live. Good. I love it. Like it. Cool. Awesome. So that's it about Bitcoin. Let's talk a little bit about liquidity, because someone was talking about liquidity and asking about liquidity. If I could touch on to the liquidity. Yes. So liquidity is basically limit orders. We have 18 people watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. We do this every single day. Go to Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Lots of alpha, lots of trades, live trades and whatnot. Do that, and we have big things coming up, so it's worth following. Okay, so what I wanted to say is that liquidity is basically limit orders. So what you want to understand is that, and now take your notebook, guys, because this is true alpha. So liquidity is limit orders. What are limit orders? Limit orders are orders that are placed in the order book, not order block, order book. Meaning, for example, you want to get a stop at, you know, 27,000 Bitcoin. So that means that's a limit order that's being put into the order book. And that order is liquidity. There are two participants in the market. There are market makers and market takers. You've paid different fees on the exchanges as well. If you're a maker, that means that you are putting your limit orders in and you're making the market. You're creating liquidity for the market so people know where the orders are. Now, this is exactly what smart money hunts for. So this is also what we play on. But liquidity means market orders. So these means limit orders. And takers are the ones that market executes. So you pay higher fee because you're not creating the market, and therefore you are a market taker. So or liquidity is basically all the limit orders that can be hunted. So everything, we have three types of liquidity that, you know, mostly we have a trend line liquidity, which is like when an asset is doing this, and then you have a trend line liquidity. The reason why this is liquidity is because people place their stop losses. So when you have something like this, you know, an asset is coming down, that means that a lot of people, this is what I explained previously, is that it becomes a pool. People who short here, put their stop loss here. People who short put their stop loss, put their stop loss. And institutions know, and everybody who watches the order book knows that this is where stop losses are. And people who want to get their shorts in with big money, they need to liquidate all this, because what is a liquidation of a short order is a buy order. So if you're shorting, that means you sold an asset. So if you're getting stopped on a short position, that means you got to buy that asset back. And if you're buying, there is buying pressure, which they can sell their big positions into. I know it might sound a little bit confusing, but this is what it is. You can you know, rewatch this video later. So this is why liquidity is here. So we have trendline liquidity, then we have double tops or triple tops. This is all liquidity. So it's very important that they are the same size. So it's not as I draw now, but it's like something like this. So it's a little bit lower than the previous ones. So there is no liquidity taken. How many times did you say, oh, this is a head and shoulders, and we're going lower, and you know, it's like whatever that is. Now, it's very important. Head and shoulders work sometimes, but the reason why it works is because liquidity concepts. So what you want to see is, if you see a triple top or double top, that means liquidity. That's a clear indication for anybody with big money that there is a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of stops here. There's a lot of people who will buy at this level, so I can sell into that buying pressure with millions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars, depending on what you trade, and that will give me a great entry on my position. And the other one is, so we have the double tops, triple tops, relative equal lows, relative equal highs. Then we have the trend line, and then the third one is basically all the highs and all the lows. So when you see this, it can happen that you see something, you know, like this happen, and it's not necessarily a trend line, but all the highs and all the lows are stop losses here. So this is what is it? Liquidity. This liquidity was taken here. You see. I've drawn it very nicely. And then liquidity, and then this is liquidity. So all the highs and all the lows are liquidity as well. I hope it helps. Guys, let me know. Share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I hope it makes sense what I just explained. So if you look at the chart, it's the same thing. So what I've drawn liquidity here, you know, there are people who longed here. Massive longs are. Okay, cool. Sam is saying alpha. Thank you. Cool. So massive orders left here. And this might be, you know, liquidity. Market needs liquidity to move. And you have to think about liquidity and orders as a gas for the market. So the market needs liquidity to move. It needs that power. It needs to collect that power. So this is why what we see. For example, here we had these triple bottoms. You see. We have these triple bottoms here, and what means is that these triple bottoms were collected by this wick here. This is what we call a raid or a sweep, that you come down and then you reverse immediately. This was just a liquidity collection from this level, and then what it did is that it created liquidity. It created a relative equal low here, which is again one of the reasons why I believe we might go lower, especially if the DXY is pushing as it does. So that's about it. And unfortunately, guys, if you look at the weekly and the daily, like if this is not a strong level, if we assume that this daily is not a strong level, well, that's a problem, because the next point of interest on the daily is down. We might reverse from the 24,000-ish region, but I don't think so. If that happens, we're coming down to 22, 23,000, guys. So we got to be very, very patient. And also, I don't think this is going to hold this 29,300. So either we come up to the 31K region and then reject, or we reject from around here. So yeah, the next couple of days are going to be interesting. We got to see what Bitcoin is going to do. Liquidity is built up. We got to look for reversals in these regions. So if you are in a long, you always have to look out for reversals. It will potentially come back up to the premium. Yeah, so this order block here could be also relevant. This could be also something where we should look for reversals. Watch out for that. Let me look at the chat. Someone says, I would then be true that a range is simply an extended period of time for liquidity to build up above and below, and when it's enough, it will break and be taken. Yeah, definitely. So a range is an accumulation range. So what is an accumulation range? Accumulation is where people load up, right? So this here is, how many times do you see that an accumulation range like this happens, and then you see a move like this? And then you see a move like this, and then this, and everybody is like, oh, the range is broken, we're gonna retest this and then reject. Like, no, bro, no. It's just a lot of times when the range is broken to one side and you see a lower time frame confirmation, that's a very strong indication that we are going to take the liquidity. There are two types of liquidity, by the way, buy side and sell side. So buy side means that you have to buy back, and that's on the top. As I said, if you're shorting, you sold an asset, so you need to buy it back. That's why on the top it's called buy side liquidity, and on the bottom it's called sell side liquidity, because if you buy if you're long, you buy an asset and you have to sell it if you get stopped out. This is why we call this sell side liquidity. Yeah, definitely. That's a purge. I don't know what you mean, but cool. Drew, I think the way it works is that will try to sweep, market makers will try to sweep where the most orders are and taking their money. It's act like a magnet. Yeah, exactly. So liquidity acts like magnets, guys. You always need to have liquidity. Why? Like, imagine if you want to get into a position, if you want to buy you want to buy 10 apples. If there are no apples, you can't buy the apples. And that's the thing, like, or if you're going to go into a shop where there's 10 apples, or 8 apples or 7 apples, what's going to happen is that you're going to start pumping the price up. You buy 2 or 3, and then they will realize, okay, I can sell my apple for more expensive. So they will start selling the apple and you move the price. But you don't want that. You want to get your price at the level where it is right now. So, yeah, so that's why it's very important. Okay, we talked about liquidity. Let's look at the total market cap. Just very briefly, guys, I appreciate we have 16 likes and 20 people watching. That's incredible, guys. It's so freaking awesome. When I started out, I had like 2 people watching. It's very good. I'm so fucking happy seeing you here. It's so cool. It's so cool. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, invite anybody. Big things are coming, I promise you. You know, total market cap is not looking good either. You know, it's not looking good. It's coming down. We couldn't break above here. Created liquidity. Yeah, the problem with this, again, like Bitcoin follows the total market cap. yeah, so if we break in on the total, and we are breaking on the total, this is the decision point now, by the way, about 1.065 trillion. We are going to come down. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I'm still bullish. I think we're going to come up here, and then we could start looking for a short. Let's see what the numbers are going to be today. Let's see what the DXY is going to do, and then we can decide. Total market cap is in a downtrend, definitely in a downtrend, and it's also over the 1 hour decision point. So, and it is breaking. It broke this major level, so that's a problem. It's taking liquidity. We're potentially coming down to this region down here. Okay, let's see what the chat says. Do you only trade Bitcoin and crypto? No, I do trade all it, but I don't really, there's not much liquidity, so I haven't been focusing that much on it. But if you come with coins, we can look at different coins. AVAX just ripping. We're gonna look at that. Let's fucking go. I just took it today, Fefe, your lives. I didn't know before. Oh, nice. How did you get to know about my lives? I would appreciate it. I would appreciate to know. Awesome. BTC dominance. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance. That will be the next one. Bitcoin dominance is approaching. You will be Drew, you will be OGs. You know, dude, like you're fucking, like it's so cool. You know why? Because we're cooking something big up, big. So whoever is here now really is an OG, and I promise you, like I will remember you guys. I know who is here and who is not here. Okay. In the Binga competition. No, you know, with the Binga, I wanted to sign up with Annie. I want to give a shout out to Annie. Like she is just such a fucking legend. And I wanted to sign up to her team, but I was too late. I thought it was not the time zone that they were. They meant it was 8 o'clock their time, and it wasn't. So yeah, I'm not in there. LPT, yeah, we're gonna look at it. Okay, let's look at some crypto. Let's look at my Sol position. Woo! Almost. I'm actually in the. Did I get stopped? Or it's just a little wick. Yeah, just a little wick. I didn't get stopped. But this is my stop here. 22,759. The reason why I thought it was good, but this got... yeah, whether it was a liquidity hunt or not, that's a good question. I'm in this long. Again, another thing, I'm in this long. The DXY pushing doesn't help. But I'm in this long, in this Sol long. I got in here. I might get stopped. I didn't get stopped here, although it shows on trading view, but it's still on my trading account. So this is my long. I'm targeting higher up here, potentially 23, or all the way up here to this 24 region. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna put an alert here so we know if we get stopped on this. The reason again on Sol, just so why I took the trade, we are in a decent 4-hour demand zone. It is not the best because we are not on the in the discount zone, but it's still in an uptrend. You know, we're still in an uptrend. We have created liquidity up here, as you have seen, as we have just talked about. So I think we can see a push on it as well. This is a daily point of interest on Sol, so this could be it could be a short as well, but I need to see a break before I confirm anything on that extent, and the break should happen below 22. We got a decent 15-minute MSS on here, and this is what 5 and 15 minutes. So this is why I got in on a long. I think this could be a great long in opportunity. Even if it's not here, then we're gonna come lower, and then we gotta get in on a 5-minute high. I'm gonna put my alert here as well just to see massive liquidity built up here. So I think this should also be good. Again, market conditions don't help. So manage your risk accordingly, but this is what it is. Okay, let's look at it. I have had this long here, but I didn't make it. Oh yeah, I did make it. Sorry, yeah, I did make it. This long. I'm in this long as well. USD, Canadian dollar. My buy. Let's look at the whole picture here. I'm just trying to read the comments as well. Sam says he loves Annie. XRP looking. Okay, let's look at some of the coins that you guys requested. Let's look at some of the coins before I go into Forex. Let's look at some of the coins. So someone said AVAX. Let's look at AVAX. Woo! Woo! Okay, so AVAX down here, decent region. Dude, so down, bro. We're so down on this bear. So we have a decent break above here on the daily, which is good. This is a decent break here on the daily. Let's see what we have on the 4-hour. Oh, we had the retest as well. Look at this. Yeah, we had the retest as well. This would have been a good trade. This would have been a good trade. So we push through, we close above, and then we see a retest to the point of interest, and then we see a push from there. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. This would have been a great trade. Let's see what would have been our entry. Oh, there was no clear entry here. Yeah, there. Look at this. Look at this order block here, where the inefficiency starts. This would have been great. It will come back potentially. Now it's taking liquidity. I think AVAX will come back. AVAX will come back. Let's see. Potentially it will come back to the breaker. This is what we call the breaker block. If we shoot through, it's potentially going to come back down. Let's see what it does. Again, liquidity, so potentially it will take higher and then come back either here or it comes back to this breaker. Actually, this is more likely as well, depending on how much it's gonna push. We gotta look for reversals at these areas. So a push down here would be good. I'm gonna set an alert and then we can look at it later. What else did you see? LPT. Yeah, wait for a break. Wait for a 15. What is this coin? Oh yeah, nice push here. Retest. I think we need to come back down here. Oh no, actually it is good. 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 It's also the weekly, and then we break above. We can't break the daily high, not the best, but this push is good. This is good, and it is at the breaker actually. It wicked through the breaker. Let's see what it does. Yeah, wait for. So this would be, I don't know how accurate will this be because of all the liquidity shit that's happening. This would be one level to look for, which is 5.604. But this level is also golden. This is also good. This is also very good, but it's already creating liquidity. We need to see a break above the 15-minute, which will be about here. You can also come down here. So if we see a break above this level, I think that would be good. Yes, so 5.986. If you see a level there, it will potentially come back, retest an order block down here, potentially here. So if we see a close above, if you see a close above this 5.986 region, you can try to enter on this 15-minute. Oh, it's a 3-minute. Okay, anyway, I'll put it 5-minute. You can try to enter here. So I would look for something like this, a little bit of push and then a comeback. Good. Let's see what else is here. XRP is looking good. XRP, let's look at XRP. Yeah, we broke it. Yeah, it actually doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. It bounces again from the breaker. Yeah, XRP doesn't look that bad. I agree with you. We have a break here. We have a break here. Guys, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter. Come to these daily sessions. And we have a break above here on the 15. It's the 3. Sorry, it's the 3-minute. Let's see on the 5. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. I think it's gonna be way too big of a stop loss for me, but now you could stop. Yeah, you could play this. You could play this. It's not bad. It's not a bad trade. Again, like consider the fact that everything is bleeding, but this would not be a bad trade on XRP. Not financial advice. Low swept again, as I said, liquidity, right? So look, was a low swept. Yeah, it's good. It's actually not a bad trade. I'll take this trade. So we have a push, and even on the 15 we go above. We can't break that. Yeah, the reason why I'm not gonna take it is because of Bitcoin and DXY. This could be good. This could be something that you could look for. If let's wait for a break here. Like a proper break, and then because this could be considered as one move. Let's wait for a break above here. If that happens, we can enter on the pullback. Okay, just so you're live on Twitter, I didn't know about your YouTube channel. Like your explanations. I am so happy. Nest, someone found random on YouTube because of Banter Plus maybe. Okay, that's awesome. Nest is a legend. Academy Alpha, shout out to you guys. You always trade on such a small time frame. I don't trade on small time frames. I always refine my levels. So I look for a high time frame setup, high time frame bias, and then I refine my entry to a lower time frame. Okay. Someone says we have a 5 minute, okay, 5 AM club. Okay, that's awesome. 5 AM club is good. Sol backside OB. Okay, so there's an, okay, Will is saying there's Sol OB 21.819. Let's look at that. 21.819. Yeah, so the proper level on Sol is actually this. Like this will be a strong level. This 21.851. This would be the start of the inefficiency. That will be the next level that I'll be looking for. Someone says AVAX very strong. 6% pump on AVAX. RNDR. Let's look at RNDR. What is AVAX doing? Is it coming back? Yeah, it's coming back. Let's see what it does. RNDR. Okay, RNDR. Let's see. Nice push. Nice push. Very decent push. Look at this. Where is bouncing? So fucking simple, bro. So simple. Look at this. I should start trading more crypto. It's just the volatility. What is it? The liquidity is just not good. Anyway. So it's bouncing nicely. Then we take the high here. Then we take the high here. Very decent. Very, very decent price action. We are coming down to the discount. We are at the breaker. We have a little bit of liquidity down here. It has been tested but hasn't been taken. I would consider this as liquidity, definitely. Let's see what it does. Let's go down on a 5 minute. Yeah, we need to see a bounce. It's not looking good. Again, liquidity. We need to see this break. This is also gonna be the 15 minute, by the way, I think. Decision point. Let's look at the 15 minute. Yeah, so it actually looks good. It doesn't look bad, but we need to see a break on RNDR above the 1.673 level, and then we can get in on the retest. Watch out because it's building liquidity. So we gotta watch out for that. Okay. AVAX, can you do some thoughts to out of trade? Out of trade. You mean where would I exit on AVAX? Is that what you mean? So if I would look here, let's look at the daily then. Yeah, I mean we can target high. We can come up. We can come up to this weekly here. This for all the breaker down here. Like I know it's a big region, but somewhere here would be either in this region or this region. Somewhere here would be my exit. So if we would be able to get a great entry now, with confirmation, you know, somewhere here, then your stop depending on where the confirmation will be. And then you could target, you know, you target 1 to 3, but this can be like a 1 to 20. I don't know where the entry is going to be, but if the entry comes, then it's good. Let's look at it. Let's look at it, by the way, on the 5 minute. Let's see what. Yes, in theory this should hold. Like in theory this should hold. I'll just mark it like this and let's see what it does. Okay, GALA. Let's look at GALA, and then we gotta. I want to look at Forex, and or maybe if everybody's interested in crypto, we're just gonna skip Forex today. What do you want, guys? Let me know. Building liquidity. GALA is building liquidity. Supply, but again, what do we see? Liquidity on top as well. Buy side liquidity. So that means that this might be taken, and if that's taken, what is the next level for us? It's up here. So I'd expect, yeah, major level is not taken. Look at this liquidity. GALA is gonna be, this is gonna be a great short in my opinion, especially if Dixie plays ball. Yeah, it's liquidity here. So I would assume. Yeah, we couldn't break a major 4-hour level, so I'd assume this liquidity being taken, GALA coming up to this level. Yeah, exactly. We cannot. It's also very important with liquidity and order blocks is that you gotta see the liquidity building up for a certain order block. So if there is liquidity below or above an order block, like here, you see there's liquidity and there's an order block. This order block is a very strong one. So if price comes up here, we can look for shorts. Definitely look for shorts. Also, we are coming back for the retest of the 50. Yeah, this is it's not on a 50 yet, but this is a great level to look for shorts. It's gonna be interesting. So what I'm gonna look at on GALA is I'm gonna look for a short at 1666. That will be the area around that. So 165 and 167, somewhere there. Okay, get out of AVAX. I talked about AVAX. Cool RNDR. Thank you. Awesome. Cool. So that was about Forex. Smash that like button, guys. Come on. I truly appreciate it. Do you like this? Do you like this concept where we communicate to each other through the chat and you ask me charts and whatnot? I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Let's look at this. This is my long on the Canadian dollar. Again, we've got events coming in, but the DXY is pushing, so this should be good. This looks good. It took most of, again, like it builds liquidity. You see trend line liquidity here that's not taken, so that means we've got to push at least to this level. And then we saw a break of structure here, a market structure, great. So we are going. This looks good. We took some of the liquidity here. This was on the news event, obviously, but then we had the relative equal lows. We swept that. It's below the true opening, so I would assume that we are going to go higher here. So I am in this long. This was my entry. This is my stop loss. So my stop loss is 36.94. My entry was about 37.70, and targeting. I'm actually targeting big. So I'm actually targeting about 37.7. 37.7, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. 1 to 3, I will take profits. No, why did my alert not go off? We missed this. No, I thought I put an alert here. This would have been our trade, guys. This would have been our trade. No problem. It is what it is. You get some, you lose some. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, screw it. You see what I'm doing? I'm missing trades to do lives with you guys. You see the sacrifice that I'm doing. Oh, damn. Anyway, this is a pretty decent area. Like if we are able to break the 5, like we still need to see a break above here. This was a trade that could have been nice up to this region. Yeah, this was just a retest. Like we need to, this is gone. I'm gonna let it go for now. We'll get it on the continuation. I need to see a break above here. I'm a little bit bummed. Send me some hearts in the comments. Or some ice cream. Yum. Thanks for the corn. I should do that. That girl is making like $500,000 a month. So I don't know what she's making now, but she's going at it. Okay, so this was the gold entry. There it goes. Someone says, okay. No worries. No trade better than losing trade. Yes. No trade better than losing. Exactly. So what I usually say is that a no trade is usually better than any trade. So like sometimes you shouldn't trade, but this was a good trade. Okay, give us a BingX link and we'll sign up. I have never done anything other than crypto. Yeah, BingX. Yeah, exactly. Sol, what is Sol doing? Sol is stopping me. No. Okay, Sol is breaking. Okay, that's good. Sol's broken our decision point again. So this entry. Did anybody take it? Let me know in the chat. Did anybody take it? Obviously not financial advice, but did anybody take this trade? Is the DXY rejecting? No. Interesting. Bitcoin is also trying to take this here. This must be an interesting day, ladies and gentlemen. This must be an interesting day. I'm bummed about this gold. I'll let it go, but I'm a little bit bummed about this. Yeah, this was my euro short that I was waiting for, and I'm still waiting for it. Like if the DXY is pushing, I'm gonna look for a short on the euro here. It is at the great region, but I think we have a little bit of downside. This is a day trade, just an in and out. I was waiting for price to come back up here. This is a 1 minute order block up here. I think we're gonna come up to 1.047 ish, and then you see what it's doing. It's taking liquidity and creating liquidity. So this is how the market works. We can talk about it in another time. So that's all I had actually for today. Thank you for the BingX link. Like I'm in discussions with a lot of people. Hopefully this week we're gonna have a definite answer. Sacrifice much appreciated. I love you, bro. Thanks for being here, bro. Okay. NPC time. Oh, I got an ice cream and a heart. And I got an ice cream. Yum, yum. Thanks for the ice cream. Okay, I hope nobody's gonna cut this out. Okay. Okay, cool. I love having some time with you guys. Euro is also gone without me. Gold is... Oh, gold is coming back. Yeah, let's get in. Let's get in here. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna get in here. It is coming here. I'm gonna get in here. Oh. I use MT5 on my phone. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna get an entry here. And a stop loss here. Yes, I'm in. 18, 16, 6. I always gotta look for different prices. 18, 16, 6. Different brokers have different levels, so you should always look for the chart that you're trading. Always look for the brokers where your levels are. So the reason why I'm taking this trade, is because if you look at this, I marked this level on gold. So this is, first of all, we had a 15-minute major push, and then we had all this news, and then we had this dark mole wicks and whatnot, and then we came back to this point of interest, which is like, if we break this, like, it's, you know, it's going down anyway, so it don't really matter. And then when that happened, we have had from this level, which is like the beginning of the inefficiency, we had a wick through the major level there, right here. So we took liquidity here, this liquidity. By the way, there is no coincidence. Anything that you see in the chart is relevant. So we took this liquidity, wigged it through, and created a higher high. So created a market structure shift here. So this is a great indication for me that we are actually shifting the trend. So what is the point of interest? Well, this would be the point of interest for me. So this is the point of interest in the 1 minute, and that means that now we came back here. This makes sense for me to enter this and target a 1 to 3, because if I want to be degen, what I'm gonna say is that we broke the 15-minute high. We created a 15-minute high up here. So actually, my target would be this. And that's a 1 to 13. And I could easily do that, you know. But let's take it step by step. VIX is pushing. We don't know what's going to happen. Economic numbers coming out. So 1823 is going to be my level on gold as my first target. But that's the decision point. Sorry. If we break that, then it's going to be a great push to the upside. This is going to be my first target around 1820 something, 1821. We have to see how the market reacts. Where does it build liquidity? Where does it not build liquidity? What it does, what it doesn't do. I would like to see a 4-point structure here. So I'd like to see, now we have, you know, we had 1, 2. Now I would like to see 3, 4, and then potentially taking the high, and that would be just so good. Okay. So it says, tell Rain we do want to learn. Yeah, he knows, guys. This is, oh my god, you will not believe what we're building. Just, it's gotta be. Gage, as always, thank you so much, Simon, for being here. Appreciate you. Just casually FOMOing in. No, this is not FOMO, bro. This is like calculated trading. We also want to do with Rain. We also want to do like live trading, where we don't just say, yeah, this is the area we might take the trade, but actually like we do it now, take the trade and then see it unfold. That's the plan. We're gonna keep you posted, guys. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, share this video with your friend. I truly appreciate all of you coming here in the comment section, discussing, chatting, coming with charts and whatnot. Smash that soul trade. Nobody told me if they were in. Aaron says thanks. Thank you, my legend. Thank you. I know in South Africa there will be this Guinness World Record of trying to the most people in cold water for 3 minutes. I wanted to go for theirs. November. Aaron, I hope you're going. I'm pretty confident you are going. Someone says thank you, Fefe. Thank you as well. Bella, calculated FOMOing. It is calculated FOMOing. But just to tell you, I mean, it isn't going bad. Yeah. I'm up a couple of $100. Yeah, let's see what it does. If we break through here, we have the 3rd point that we need. I don't want to stay live for this, but I see 18 people watching, so that means people are interested in seeing if I get this right. It doesn't matter if I get this right or not, to be very honest. Thank you, Will. Thank you guys for being here. I so appreciate all of you. I really do. I think it's a journey. It's a real journey building all this with you guys. It's a real journey. Oh, this is also looking good. Dixie is fuckery. I just so want to see the Dixie dump. I think it's gonna melt faces. I think we're gonna be so surprised. Everybody's like, oh, what? But it's just gonna be wow. It's not gonna be. Gonna melt faces. Maybe it's gonna melt faces to the other side and push this another 2-3% here to the 109, 110. What's the SL on the Sol trade? It's 22,759. It looks like I got stopped, but on the exchange I didn't. I don't know. I don't know why. But I'm trading on the same exchange. I don't know why. But this is my stop. So below this low, which is 22,757, around that region. When you're back in SA, hit me up and I'll buy you lunch. Bro, if I'm going to get to SA, I'm going to definitely hit you up. You will know about it. The stop loss was 22,757. All right, guys. Cool. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all your time. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching this the whole time. I appreciate you commenting. I appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you following me on Twitter and interacting with me on Twitter. I appreciate you asking coins, and Sol is just rocketing. So, guys, cool. See you tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks.